Welcome, everyone. So we have high volume coming in tomorrow. We got ADP, FOMC, and then Thursday, unemployment claims, and then Friday, we have NFP. So I wouldn't really imagine. I mean, okay, so I want to say I wouldn't really imagine there's going to be a ton of volume today, but let's see what we can get over here now. Pound yen is seems like we're moving towards some sort of normancy here after yesterday, man. Look at this. 400 pips. Anyway, let's start with the daily candle. So the daily candle looks like it just went up and down. Awesome. Let's take a look on the 4-hour candle. 4-hour candles are, well, I think we created some sort of a support here, and then price created support here again. So remember, make a note. Take a small piece of paper, right? If you're new, take a small piece of paper and make a note that whenever you have a bullish candle forming after a bearish candle, support form. Let's not worry about this candle having no top wick, but seems like we did move up. How much was this from yesterday? Yeah. 100 pip move up, and now we may retrace to continue up, or we may create this resistance to continue pushing down. We don't know. Let's take a look on the 1-hour time frame. So looking at the 1-hour time frame, I guess we have a resistance formed on the 1-hour time frame right there. And at the same time, we need to identify support, which is identified right down here, 195, 700. And I guess there's another support formed over here, right? So if you measure this range, this is a 69 pip range, pretty decent range. And then you got another range, this is like, 50 pip range, decent range. Now, if you do break above 196 or 190, now 197 is a very strong psychological whole number. Whole numbers, psychological numbers are, so these are price levels. Write this down, please. Now, you're not ready to write this down. Write this down. So whole numbers, let's say 197, they are price levels where price is most likely not to break into. So if we do break in 197, there's a high probability we can sort of like correct some of this move. But if we don't break in, there's a high probability we may continue pushing down. Okay, let's take a look on the 30-minute time frame now. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, we can currently see that we are currently ranging now on the 30-minute time frame because the candles are printing side by side, and we're creating this minor zone on the 30-minute right here. So if we do break below the support, this is a 43 pip range, and if you do break above, then you got like a bigger range for price to move. I think we can put it right here. A break above this wick would make sense. And then we got this support, 196, let's say 100. We break below here, you got like a 40 pip range. So yeah, we got some ranges on pound yen, to be honest. I don't say I don't mind this range, but yeah, it's a pretty good range over here, like 43 pips. So any candle closing strong bearish with volume on the next candle, we can continue pushing down. For buys, obviously above 187. Let's take a look at gold here now. Gold, I don't know what gold is going to do. Maybe we're going to consolidate. Maybe we're going to move because tomorrow we got some volume coming in. So let's take a look on the daily here. Now, our idea for the daily yesterday was correct. We did reject this area. We're coming down now. The problem now is that the daily has basically created a resistance here. Okay, let's do this. How do you hide everything? You can't hide everything. Do you right click here? No, you can't. What's this? Hide all. Oh yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, right. So we created some sort of resistance. This candle forming, this daily candle hasn't really gone bullish. So now the idea is that if this candle goes bullish, can we take those buys off of the smaller time frame? And the only reason why I'm saying that it may go bullish is because it hasn't really formed a top wick. If you look at the candles in the vicinity, in the neighborhood of this candle, this one had top bottom wick, this one top bottom wick, this one top bottom, top bottom, top bottom. So if this candle doesn't have a top wick, and if it does make a top wick, then we need confirmations on smaller time frames. But if it will not make a top wick and it's just going to drop down, then we need confirmations on the small time frames again. And what confirmations do we need if it's going to make a top wick? We need some sort of a support formed on the 1 hour or the 30-minute, and then we can say that, okay, this makes sense now for price to move up. Those things. So looking at the 4 hour, we're just so difficult over here. So difficult. I mean, Take a look at this. We got one resistance up here, well, then down over here, and then resistance, and then we had this support on the 4 hour. This candle is open. This candle is going to close in 1 hour. And I mean, if we do go down, we can come down to fill this wick 100 pips away. Awesome. Great idea. But a lot of confusion because the candles are all over the place. Looking at the 1 hour time frame in more detail, what we can find is that, yeah, a lot of wicks over here, a lot of rejections, pretty difficult. The only thing I see is this resistance forming a little bit, because the price came down, rejected, came down, retest, and now continuing to push down. So let's take a look on the 30 minute. Now looking at the 30 minute, I think some things are a little bit clear. First, let's fix this zone right up here, bring it up over there, and bring this here, and we have this, I don't know what to do with this wall. Okay, so we got this one resistance. So if we do break above, let's say 223.36, we got clean range for price to move up. 46 pip range, pretty good range, right? And let's copy this over to our potential support right here, because this 30-minute candle is going to close in about 12 minutes. So if we stay bullish, we formed a support. And then if we break below the support, then you got these wicks to fill, 26 pips, and then you're looking at 42 pips to the left-hand side. Yeah, you know what, to be honest, the analysis on gold is not that easy. At the same time, you got this minor resistance forming. You measure this range. This is a 38, 40 pip range. So then you can argue, well, right now we are also consolidating. Let me make this zone a little bit smaller. Right here, and make it smaller again. Yeah, so you can argue that we're maybe, consolidating right here for price to potentially move up if we break above 23, 31, 23, yeah, 23.32 even. You got clean range. The thing is, you're always looking at clean ranges to the left-hand side whenever you see price going to move up. So if I say prices will move up, all I see from here is resistance 15 pips away. So this becomes a no trade range for me. I'm going to stay away from this range. So I'm going to put my blue line right here, and this blue line is going to indicate that I'm looking for price to break above 23.31 because we got clean range for price to move up. If we do form a support here, yeah, we just got to wait for price to form support. I mean, if this candle closes bullish, boom, support formed. If it doesn't close bullish, then we wait for price to create some sort of a market structure. Right now it's tricky because there's low volume and candles open, so we got to wait to see how price is going to form, how price is going to move. And maybe we'll see you for the London session. There's going to be like 3 live streams in a week. So maybe we'll see you for the London session, but I'm going to announce it maybe 30 minutes before as well. So anyway, take care, everyone, and just be safe.